Hey guys, I'm getting ready to take the EMOJO Bison Pro out for a ride, and I thought I'd bring you along with me. We haven't done the review on this bike yet. We're not quite ready yet. We want to ride it a little bit more first, get familiar with it, and that way we can kind of work out any quirks that we find and get answers to questions from the company before we put out a review. So that's what we're doing. But yeah, so I thought, why not take you along for this ride? We're just going to scoot around the neighborhood here a little bit. Maybe we'll do a little talking along the way. So let's get going. Oh no, I'm missing my, hang with me, I'm missing my garage door opener. Here it is. I don't have a strap yet on here. Haven't modified this bike until after we do the review, so I just slipped this into my pocket. That's why we have pockets. Oh, hey, and in case you're wondering, yep, I'm remembering, I'm moving my wallet out of my back pocket into my side cargo pocket so we don't lose it again. All right, so I've already got this powered up here. Let's see if we can get that camera adjusted a little bit. And let's see, so this does have a handbrake. I'm going to take the handbrake off and away we go. A little bit of throttle to get us going. My house is just 2 doors down when you're done. All right, let's adjust this up a little bit more. So, pedal assist 1 right now, and we're doing about 7 miles an hour, and I'm putting some effort into it because we have this geared, we have it set up right now for pedal assist 1 to be like 3-4 miles an hour, and so it's super slow. But that tells you something. I mean, right now basically I could put it in 0 and still get what I'm getting. So now we're in pedal assist 0, and I'm just manually pedaling this like a regular bike, and it's very doable. You know, I mean, even though it's a trike with 3 tires, you know, a little extra road friction there, you can pedal it if you need to. So if I were to run out of battery at some point, I know I could get home without having to push it. But who likes riding like that? So let's bump this on up. Maybe pedal assist 3. Always got to lean to the inside of the curve a little bit when you're taking corners, just to make sure you don't turn this trike into a bike, because you don't want a wheel to come off the ground. See there? Our noise just came back again. Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, there's part of the problem. There we go. I forgot to watch out for that. So the cable, I don't know if you can see that down here, the cable that runs, you know, it's the power cable, basically goes down to the motor. It's there's not a good place to attach it and to anchor it so it stops moving around. And right now where I've got it zip tied, it likes to slide over sometimes, and then it starts rubbing on the tire. So that's what the noise was. Pull the slack out. So we got to fix that. Definitely got to fix something there. All right. And here we go. So a couple things about this bike, without giving too much away and doing too much of a review. You probably noticed the handlebars are really swept back. I mean, we've got a pretty big angle here on these handlebars. And it's kind of kind of good, I guess, because it brings the handlebars closer to you. If you makes a more comfortable reach that way. It's one of the things my wife picked up on, and she liked the idea that the handlebars come back a little bit closer to her, so she can more comfortably grab hold of them. So that's a plus. Here's something I just noticed. This is definitely not a bike you want to go hands-free with, because look at that steering wheel. That is crazy. So this thing's got quite a bit of wiggle to it. And one of the things I've noticed when you stare down at the front tire, it's not true. Okay, meaning the spokes are not adjusted correctly because the tire is not perfectly straight, so it's got a wobble to it. And that's something I'm going to have to figure out. And I may have to take it to a bike shop because I don't have a truing machine to be able to true it up myself. And so I'll probably have to take it somewhere, and that's going to cost a little bit of money to do that. But you don't want to have a bike where you feel that kind of wobble all the time, right? I mean, I'm not advocating for anyone to turn loose of the steering wheel and go riding down the road, but that's a significant shimmy. So I'm going to reach out to the company and be talking to them about that as well. Nothing wrong with, nothing that can't be overcome. It just needs an adjustment, needs to be fixed. I don't know if the expert assembly that you can choose to pay for, if that would include doing things like truing up the wheels, because they should be true when you get them out of the factory, right? But it's not always the case. Hello. You could ride it. You want to try it?
That's the one that I use.
You want to try it? Come try it.
I want to try it.
Come try it.
That is...
Now, it's still squirrely, okay? So you got to be careful when you're like turning.
Yeah.
Turn really, really slow and lean into the circle a little bit, okay? Because it's a three-wheeler. You don't want it to come up like that.
Yeah, no. How
okay?
much weight can you put on this?
This one was it 350 or 400? I think it's 400 pounds total. Oh, yeah, you're fine. Now, have you ever ridden an e-bike before?
No.
All right. So you can pedal and it'll start moving, but it's geared kind of low, or you can hit the throttle, which is right there.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Wow.
Just go real slow when you take your turn. So, how about that? Tom is a guy that lives in the neighborhood. He's also the guy that cares for my lawn and several of the lawns here. That's what he's doing. That's his setup right there. And super, super nice guy. Need any kind of help for anything, he's always right there. I've offered him to ride my bikes before, but he never wanted to do it. Keep going.
No.
No, okay, come on, keep going. You didn't like it?
How much are these going for?
That one's $3,000.
No.
It's all good, man.
Dude, it is nice.
You can afford it.
It is a nice bike.
It is sweet, isn't it? It's got 2 batteries in the back here. So it's got dual batteries, so it's got like extra long range. I mean, you can get, well, I haven't done a range test yet, but you should be able to get an easy 60 miles out of it, 50, 60 miles.
Now, did those brake lights go on?
Yeah.
They're on?
Yeah. See?
That is cool.
And then the front headlight, and yeah, it's pretty sweet, man. It's got this for my wife.
Yeah, that one for your wife?
Yeah, because she can't get out too well anymore and stuff. And so we decided, we're going to try a trike and get her on this and see if she can go with me around the neighborhoods and stuff.
Yeah.
So that was the whole purpose in getting it. We actually bought this one. We didn't get this one for free.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah, so we bought this one.
That is nice.
We tried to get a sponsorship, but couldn't get a sponsorship for a trike, and we shopped around, and this is the one we really wanted because it had some of the features that we really liked, and the other companies didn't have it, so we decided to go with this one, and so we bought this one outright. But I got one delivered yesterday, a different bike, and I have one delivered today. So I got 2 more.
You're gonna have to put up a fence in your backyard, put a little shed so you can
Start putting them out there. Well, I'm starting to sell them off.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
I just gave one to my daughter Emma and her husband. They live over here in Harrison Ranch. I just gave them each one because I needed to make room in the garage. And my other daughter Amanda, she has one now, but she's storing it here because she doesn't have a place to store it. But I've sold, I don't know, 3 or 4 already. So I'll just keep kind of turning them over. I'll keep 5 or 6 or so in the garage, and then I turn them.
Because they're giving you to do
make
your
videos.
Videos with them.
Yep, get them for free.
Yep.
Yep.
Listen, if I could do it, I would. Shit, yeah.
Heck yeah. And there's people that make videos about all kinds of stuff, and there's a lot of things in my garage that I've made videos for companies, and I got it all for free.
Yeah.
So, just how it works.
I mean,
Yeah.
You could actually undo the thing and flip it around so it.
Oh yeah, this folds.
Yeah, makes it.
This one folds. So I mean, even when it's folded, it kind of sticks out here a little ways. So you still got some bulk.
Yeah,
but
it's not the long way.
Yeah, exactly. So I can easily put this in the back of my truck, and if it doesn't quite fit, then I can fold it sideways and be able to close the tailgate, and that's the plan. So, but yeah, we like it so far.
It's a little bit too much for me.
3, yeah.
This would be something nice if I wanted to go to the grocery store. Damn, it's right there.
So I've got another bike. It's an orange one. I'm not sure if you saw that one. It's considered a cargo bike because it's got a big basket like this in the back, and then it's got a smaller basket, but still a basket on the front. And it's designed for being a cargo, so you can like add stuff to it.
Mm-hmm.
You can put a passenger seat on it, attach a passenger seat, and it's got little running boards and stuff. I took those off because I don't need them. But I use that to run the Publix now to grab a few things at a time
I
when I need
gotta
to.
see that one.
So
I gotta see that one. I mean, how much is that one?
that one was like 14,
Oh, that one's not
13, I think 1,300. So
bad.
not bad. I mean, you can find e-bikes that are $500 or $600, but you're going to get a $500 or $600 e-bike, and the components are going to be really super cheap and stuff.
I want something that'll take me like from here to Publix. I want to go get a sub or something. Because right now, I walk across the street and I'm sick and tired of that food.
Anytime you want to borrow a bike, man, just come on down and grab one. Cause
I'm gonna take you up on that yellow.
do that because I get them for free, or most of them I get them for free, and so I always tell people if you want to borrow a bike or come try it out or whatever, just come. That's just how I do things. So
I'm gonna take you up on
anytime you're ready.
I definitely want. I've been seeing you go by. I'm like,
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I take them down to Fort Hamer Park down there. I go down there a lot, and
if I'm driving and my vision goes blurry.
yeah, just take it slow.
Yeah, like I did. Was it yesterday when I was cutting lawns?
Mm-hmm.
I was stuck in the back here for a good 20 minutes.
Really? So it comes and goes like that?
Yeah, it comes shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Just comes and goes.
Yeah, it's just like if you were looking directly through that cloud up there. That's
Yeah.
what it looked like.
Oof.
Everything was just cloud.
Yep. And then I would say a trike would be a little safer for you.
Yeah, that's because I don't know about me
Balancing on a bike.
balancing after losing.
Anytime you want to try it, if you just want to try it and get used to it running around here, up and down the street or something, you're welcome to do it.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
try the orange one.
Yeah, you do that. Whenever you're ready.
All right, dude. Thank you.
Later. Okay, so the trike has Tom's approval. He likes it. Now here's a little backstory with Tom. Tom's blind. He was born with a defect in one eye. Then he had a workplace injury. He used to do construction. We'll just leave it at that. Had a workplace injury and it almost completely took out his other eye. So he can see, just not real well. And as you heard him explain there, things get real blurry sometimes. So he can't drive. And he's limited on what he is able to do, but he takes care of people's lawns. He can drive his lawnmower around. He takes care of lawns and he weed eats and he paints houses. He painted my house. So I'd like to tell people, yeah, I had a blind man paint my house. And that's always a good conversation starter. But yeah, so he does different things in the neighborhood for people. I mean, if you get a water leak or something, he takes care of people's irrigation systems. So if you get a irrigation line that breaks or water sprinkler head that breaks or something, he can take care of those kind of things, and super nice guy. So I've offered him to ride my bikes before, and he lives right here, by the way. But he sees me all the time cruising by, and I'm always cruising by on a different bike, and he makes fun of me because I've always got a different bike. And I've offered him to ride him, but he's always been a little unsure of doing it because of his balance and because of his vision. But he likes the trike. So I like this trike too. And I will report to you soon, probably maybe when we do the full review video. Let's go back this way. I'll report to you on just how my wife likes it. We won't disclose that just yet. So I'm waiting for FedEx, and they usually come anywhere between like 10 a.m. and 3, but they're bringing the Magicycle Deer Mini today, so I'm pretty excited about that. Been hearing some good things from the few people that have purchased them now, and the word is starting to sneak out. People are really liking them, and so I've got high hopes for that bike. Looking forward to customizing it the way I want it for me, because that's going to be my bike moving forward for quite some time, I guess. And that's the plan with it. I have a couple bikes that they're all mine, right? But there's only a couple that I take personally that, hey, these are mine. Okay, this is my bike, and that's the intent of the Magicycle Deer Mini, and also the Zora Master, the cargo bike. That one's my other one that I particularly like right now, and I'm using it because I like running little errands with it. Made a video or two about that already. I'm gonna make some more, but it's just a fun little bike that's got a really large basket on it. Allows you to haul some things going to and from the grocery store, which I need to go to the grocery store maybe this afternoon or maybe tomorrow. So there should be a video out next couple of days about making another grocery store trip. So and there's Tom again. So 12 miles an hour seems to be a really good speed for this trike. This trike is rated to go to 20, but I will tell you, we will never take this trike to 20 miles an hour. I don't know. Maybe after we get that front wheel fixed, things will be a little different. But I'm anticipating that we will never get close to that. 15 is probably a little sketch. All right, I got to get this review done soon because I don't have any mirrors. I can't see what's going on behind me. So we're going to take it out here on this road, and I will show you a little bit about what I was talking about. So I'm just gonna use the throttle for this. I don't even have full throttle. I'm just kind of easing on it to get us up there kind of slow. So there's 13, 14, there's 15. So not too bad. Slight movement in the handlebar here, and the whole bike shimmies. So that's the concern, a slight shifting of the weight, and the whole bike, you can really feel it, teetering from side to side. So let's get brave here. We'll go ahead and run it on up here a little bit. There's 16. There's 18. So we're starting to white knuckle it already pretty good now. So I suppose on a very straight road, straight stretch, there's 20. You know, maybe it wouldn't be too bad. That's not something I want to do very often though. I've still got a lot of throttle left, but this thing's supposed to be throttled at 20. Trying to avoid some of these big bumps here. Yeah, so we're throttled at 20. I still had a lot of throttle left, but it just won't take you there. And I believe that might be the law. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how the law relates to trikes, but it's just extremely dangerous to take them beyond 20, in my opinion. But that actually wasn't too bad. The only other time I got it up closer to 20 was when I was on pedaling. And I think that's probably the big difference. So let's just try pedaling. I'm going to go ahead and kick this up a little bit. I'm not going to use the throttle, and I'm just going to pedal. But when you're pedaling, what are you doing? You're shifting your weight, right? So we're 16 right now, and this bike is really shimmering because I'm moving my legs. And I'm just not going to do it. So what I stopped there, about 18.2. That's as far, you know, that's just too much. That's just too dangerous. So when you're trying to pedal, and you're shifting that weight around, you're spinning your legs, yeah, way too much shimmy going on. But I learned something on this ride, because I hadn't tried just doing the throttle thing. So throttle only, you can keep it going pretty, yeah, you can keep it going pretty straight, pretty stable. We're gonna burn a hole in our cable there if we're not careful, because it keeps going over towards the tire. I'm not sure why. We gotta go home and fix that. That's what we're gonna do. We gotta go home and fix that cable, because I can't keep an eye on it constantly. And it'll surely rub a hole in it in no time if we're not careful. You know, when you're riding along the side of the road slopes a little bit to the right for water runoff, and you can kind of feel that a little bit, because you kind of feel the lean a little to the right. So you just kind of shift a little bit to the left and able to keep your balance just fine. Yeah. All right, well, we're going to wrap this video up right here, guys. I appreciate you riding along with me. Hope you enjoyed that ride. And again, full review of this bike will be coming out, or this trike will be coming out sometime in the near future, as well as the Magicycle, and as well as the Zora Felix that I have now sitting in the garage that needs to be put together. So all those bikes will be coming to you real soon. And until the next ride, be safe.